Winton believes that if you embrace the hardships and overcome the obstacles, in return, you will gain what you truly deserve.
Bruce, watching you working with Marriott always inspire us, and how difficult it is to be successful.
When I was younger, boy, I was a procrastinator, you know. I mean, if I wouldn't do today what could be put off till tomorrow, you know? But nowadays, I have no problems with procrastination because it comes at me so fast, I don't have time to think about it. I just have to get stuff done. And you know, there's also a bit of pride involved because you know, now it's you're working for money. You're not just working for yourself, you're working for your livelihood. And so you want to be good at what you do because you want to make sure that you stay valuable and the company wants to keep you around.
But way back when you were a kid, what do you really want to be?
Well, I don't, you know, I can't even remember, you know. I mean, when you're like 10 years old, everybody wants to be a football player, right? But then as I got into my teenage years, you know, you were kind of exploring the world. I didn't really know. I just knew I wanted to do something that made me happy and I wanted to see the world.
What do you really love about Marriott? Why you stick in Marriott?
Well, you know, I always tell people it's because of the company's core values. The corporate values of the company match my own personal values. In terms of like taking care of their people. This is a company that is taking care of me. And now as a leader, my role is to take care of my people and take care of my team, and it's been going like that all along.
Now, when you start working with Marriott, what was your dream?
The thing that impressed me the most about Marriott, and it happened almost on the first day, was somebody asked me a very, very important question. What do you think? And I was like, oh my God, I'm like 20 years old. And somebody actually is asking me for my opinion on something, and they genuinely want to know what my opinion is, and that resonated for me deeply because it was, you know, I immediately felt valued. So eventually one day I said to myself, I'd like to be a general manager one day. Little did I know what I was letting myself in for, but you know, it's a pretty fun job.
What's your best advice for the young generations, especially the millennials?
Be patient.
Patient.
Be flexible. You know, I wouldn't be here today if I didn't take jobs nobody else wanted.
Yes.
You know, you give a little, you pay it forward, and it comes back.
Yeah, what do you think, like so many young generations right now, that they easily give up? So what's your best advice for them to overcome challenges?
It's never going to get any easier. If you give up on this, you're going to give up on something else in the future. At some point in time, you got to stop giving up. Otherwise, you're not going to go anywhere. So, you know, no pain, no gain, right? I mean, all these old anecdotes, they mean something for a reason, right? You know, embrace the hardship, okay? Overcome the obstacle. It'll make you feel so good when you've done it.
So what's your best advice also to parents like you, how to really connect with your children? Because that's the thing biggest lacking right now.
Well, I think, you know, live a balanced life. Be balanced as a parent. There's definitely a line in the sand. You know, there's a line in the sand. There will be a line for my kids. Do not cross that line. But the line should be out there. Give them a let them explore the world. You can't just suffocate your children. You gotta let them grow up and make their own mistakes.
Yes.
And, you know, learn a couple of hard lessons along the way. Just keep a protective eye on them. Stay close.
So what made you come to Philippines?
The gravitational pull of the Filipino spouse. How about that? Stronger than the moon. You know. So I met Christina in Washington D.C. We got married. We had kids, and eventually, you know, a couple of vacations in the Philippines and a little nudge, you know, the elbow. But it was a combination of everything. It was really the perfect situation.
So what's your biggest challenges living in Philippines?
Actually, the work culture here is very all-encompassing. You know, you kind of live, breathe, die for your job, you know. I think in the Philippines, work becomes life. I work a whole lot more hours here than I ever did before. It's not just a job, it's a community, it's a way of life.
So what do you think the future of Philippines?
I think that the current administration, along with the predecessors, their 10-point economic plan to address poverty, to address these things, I think we can see that coming. We will continue to see that come to fruition, and that will be a wonderful thing. The future for the Philippines is very, very bright. I can see it continuing to grow, to create more opportunities for the greater population.
Do you believe that the Philippines will become first world?
I think we're on the path, let's just keep going down that path, it's not because it can't, it's just not going to be easy, honestly, the things that are, I think we just be introspective, take a look at what has held us back from that and work towards eliminating those obstacles. There's a lot of positive things happening, if we could just keep them going.
So where do you see Philippines in the next 5 years?
I just see it continuing to improve. We can see the infrastructure coming. I'm sitting here looking out that window and I see the Skyway, and I'm like, ooh, I'm so happy. I've been waiting 3.5 years like everybody else, but I've been looking at it every day and I've been listening to it, When are they going to finish the Skyway? How do I know? But, it's progress, right? Wait till they link to the NLEX and we don't have to go up EDSA to go up north anymore. Wow, I was just talking about that this morning. Won't that be exciting?
So what's next of Mr. Bruce Winton?
The responsibilities keep coming. This year's bringing me more responsibility again. So you just kind of have to run with it. I think the more you do, the more somebody wants from you.
Salavi.
At least to have a job. I've never been unemployed. I've never been looking for a job. I've never been wondering where my next paycheck's coming from. You got to feel blessed for that. So, I just gonna sit back and roll with the punches, see where it takes me.
Well, thank you very much, Bruce.
Okay.
Every success has its struggles. Every dream has its trials and tests. Listen to their stories, because if they did it, you can also be called self-made.